Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm here to do your fall 2020 overview, looking at different areas of your life, overall energy, what's going to be highlighted the most for you, your home, family life, your work, professional life, or what occupies your mind, your finances, your sense of security, as well as your emotional life, whether you're single or couple. See what comes up for messages, predictions for clarity, confirmation, forewarning, or encouragement. So I'm going to be divining some time frames with the cartomancy. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a safe summer. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can also check your Venus sign. There may be messages for you as well. Don't take jumpers with this cards, but seems like they want to talk to you, Sag, so let's see what they have to say. A lot of synchronicities for you going to be happening this fall, Sagittarius. Synchronistic signs, messages, events. So your overall energy here does look like many of you are going to be taking on a new position. If you're not taking on a new position, some of you could be in a mode or mind frame. Now, yeah, some of you could be in a mode or mind frame where you want to stand out from your team or your crowd, stand out in front of a higher up. There could be something that you are chosen out of a group for. So there could be someone that has their eye on you for a higher up position. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here too. And I do feel like for some of you, if you're getting a promotion or a raise in some way, then it's coming in faster than you expected to, or maybe very early on in your career at whatever space this is. But I feel like someone's been admiring your work, or you are just standing out, period. Just standing out with whatever that you do, your work and effort with your team as well. I do feel like some of you are just maybe working with a team, but maybe leading the team. And some of you might be also finding and seeing how much busier you're going to be. Especially, I feel like some of you are going to be given a team, like given a team of people to manage or head some other type of project with. But I feel just kind of general overall energy of your energy is there's a cooperation energy that you do have, and I'm also seeing this standing of what you believe in, that for what you're doing, standing in your choices, standing in it, whatever it is that you're focused on. I feel that there's like no room for distractions, especially when it comes to your work or something that you're very serious about in bettering yourself. So there's a cooperative energy, and I do feel like some of you, there could be something major that you overcome, and I was just going to say that with family in a sense, or again, something else in regards to career. And I do feel like for some of you, this is a raise. For some of you, this is some of you, whatever you work on and establish, I feel like you are establishing, for some of you, you're establishing yourself in a career that's has very long-term potential, long-term security potential, the field that you're choosing or you chose. And so you believing in that, and standing in that and believing in it for some time, I feel. But I do feel like whatever happens with your career, whatever you're doing for work, there is some type of increase coming, and I overall just feel like you're on top of things when it comes to feeling secure with yourself. And also just to mention, because I saw this, is that this is giving me you're coming into independence. So someone that you may have depended on before for finances, you might be feeling now you know you can be cut off from them because now you're moving into your own, you're coming into your own. So some of you being dependent on now this is also Hierophant energy. So there's also, for some of you though, with this is kind of government. There could be something that comes along that helps you get to calmer waters, or helps you stay afloat during this time, especially if you've been greatly affected by the pandemic and everything going on in the world. This is giving me the sense that the help that you're needing is going to come to get you through. So some of you are planning for this kind of get through when that ends. You want something. So some of you already have it. Some of you, you're still looking. And what this is giving me is just like it's an auspicious time that you will find something. And for some of you, it's kind of you're working at it daily looking. And if it's just not there, it's not there. But I do feel like this is showing some signs of like some type of security returning for those of you who have been in need of feeling more secure during this time. So seeing the mid-month mark of October, mid-month of November and December being significant as far as there being a time frame, possibly a date set for a start date. But for some of you, this does look like it could happen sooner. First week in October, first week in November, first week of December. So I also do feel like this is down payment on a house. Preparing to move. So getting all those legal documents and things that you would need for a deed. So some of you, I do feel like it is like a major thing in a sense of maybe having what you need to put a down payment on a major purchase. So there could be a major purchase that makes a difference for you. For some of you, it's a vehicle. It's actually a car. So some of you, yeah, depending on your age, and getting your license, or whatever that is that you have to do, all those legal things. Some of you are doing it for the first time. So I do feel like that's a major thing for some of you in the sense of being able to even find work. And again, having that travel aspect to your job is definitely going to expand your horizons and bring you into some place that's good. So some of you, there is some type of finances that are coming in that will allow you in a way that makes you feel like abundant, and you're going to be able to do something that you've long wanted to do, purchase something you've long wanted to purchase. For some of you, this is after saving and being disciplined for a while. You finally be able to kind of go to that, if it's a car, that lot, and say that's the one I want and get it. So that's congratulations to you guys. That's really good. So some of you are really working hard again on your getting to that place of some type of advancement, expansion, feeling a lot more secure, doing what you can do, doing what's in your power to do it. You're going to do it. So there's a determination coming through with your overall Sag. So yeah, and then the home. This is looking like, now some of you, this is For some of you, this could be like an older relative going back to work. Some of you, this could be some type of work that has to do with caring for others. You could be working, like going to residential homes and doing care, or this is just overall you working at home, being very focused. But I'm also seeing that there's something that you're going to be focused on with yourself, that you'll be doing yourself for yourself. Could be something something too that you're learning. Anything that you kind of put off to say, oh, I'll get this done, or I'll get this done here, I'll do this. If there's something here is like, well, I can do this myself. So there could be something where you're teaching yourself or learning something, again, that's self-care, that you can maybe be a bit more independent and do for your own self, beauty, care, things like that. Some of you may be working towards motherhood. There could be a focus for you. Some of you have baby fever. Yeah, some of you do. So there could be something where you're working towards that. Some of you too have a strong desire for marriage. Some of you have a strong desire for marriage, strong desire for that partner, if you don't have it already. So definitely eyes open, and taking time to take care of yourself. Some of you are looking into new health and also even preparation for that with motherhood, prenatal vitamins, or even seeing your doctor maybe. But there's something here where you're preparing for something, again, long-term investing, long-term investments. You're thinking for the long term. So I do feel like some of you maybe are working towards that with a partner. You're working on it. Some of you, this is another person in your family who may be working on bringing in new life. For some of you might see that actually occur. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know that they're trying, but for some of you, there could be a pregnancy or new life being brought into the family. For some of you, I really feel like you're birthing a business, something that you can really focus on, or if you're just working from home, period, because of things going on in the world, it's still working for others. I do feel this feels like something creative though. So I do feel like even if you do maybe work from home, your time at home is giving you more time for creativity. So that could also be something that you're focused on. Some of you working on turning your creativity into a profit, something that you do already spend a lot of time and interest in. How can I make that into a profit? Some of you are going to be maybe seeing a way to do that if you're not already working on it and seeing it already. Something's being launched, though. I feel like some of you are launching something, releasing something. Something, too, with the law and government. Something of, again, what's been held up being released. What you've been needing to happen allowing you to move on from this. Authority. Okay, yeah. So definitely some work. And for some of you could have done work in the past. Again, too, with this giving me this there were so many things that were pushed back, put on hold this year. Okay. There does seem to be like something too that was already finished. Like what was supposed to be a finished project, there might be going back to revise, or there's going to be something revised about some project that was finished. There just might be like some last minute edits or things that people need to do before it's released. So there could be a little bit of something with that, but there also could be more income with this too. So even if there was a job that you already did, but also I'm kind of seeing that for some of you, there's some type of job or work that you've done that is going to bring you some sudden recognition with these energies matching this over here too. and the star here. So some of you, and then two, this is like, wow, now I finally get to show my family what I worked on. My family finally gets to see what I worked on. It was done for, all this time, and now, we worked on it and it's been done, and now you finally get to, so it's almost like a sense of relief in being able to even show work that you did put a lot of hard work into. It's like, are people going to get to see it? Looks like they are going to get to see it. So, and you'll be able to get to kind of, there's something here too with family that I feel that they're proud of you. There's also a mother figure that's going to be kind of letting you know, I'm making your mother proud, or something, or a mother figure proud, something like this. It's Empress energy here with this Queen of Hearts, but it also could be a father, someone older, that is proud of you and the success that you are, how you've maybe just what you've accomplished, your accomplishments or something. And some of you may be being honored or recognized in some other type of way, receiving some other type of recognition. So recognition is coming in really strong for some of you. And some of you, it's going to be very kind of sudden. With the Tower, this is Tower energy here with the star. So sudden. And for some of you, this is, well, we'll get back to that because that's love. So work here. Oh no, we're still here with the home. Sorry. So messages are coming like they're flying in. So time frame with this, and again, this is, it's more of an energy, and I'm feeling like it's something that's going to be stretching and lasting for a little bit, in the form of you feeling that and also working on some family issues. There could be some of you maybe ready to work on some family issues, and it looks like there will be some type of successful outcome with this, that communication is going to be improving. Big communication here with this card energy. So so mid-month mark, October, mid-month, November, mid-month, December is coming in for time frames, as far as there being, could be as far as two, seeing a family member that you haven't seen in a while who is pregnant, or you'll finally see one after, like a family member after a while. They're in. So something here with this, and also a pregnancy can kind of help bring family together for some of you. This is something here that's like some of you, it's a mother focus that wants you to have a child. They're ready to see you have. So some of you are going to be in different areas. Some of you may be ready, some of you are not ready, but there's an energy that wants you to be ready, maybe around your family. So yeah, so looking into the work here. So this is where I'm seeing that there's some swift progress, and as well communication coming in, that there's something that is getting started again. It's something as well too that is going to is completed in a way that's happy, that's everyone's happy with it. Even if it's a team, you're happy with the work. Some of you are part of a team that just like works really well together, even if it's a creative team, even if it's a creative team, because these two next to each other, some of you, and even this sometimes reminds me of a record player. Some of you, there's something with music that you're doing. You could be a producer, writer, singer, whatever you do. Some of you, this could even be, yeah, music, or there's something too with music and movies. There could be something with this. So something's going on with, in a big way for some of you in your career, and it's happening quickly. It's taking off. It's going to change your life. Something is going to change your life quickly or drastically, especially too, you have the Tower out. But again, I feel like it's not an overnight success, even though, you know, to others it might look like it's an overnight success, but no, this is something that for some of you, you've been at it for a while. But you will be divinely inspired, even if you're someone who's already kind of been doing it for a while, or, you know, doing whatever you've been doing for your work or creativity, there just seems to be this really kind of divine inspiration that comes out. It's like once you're hit with that inspiration, it's like you have to create, you have to let it out. And so that's where I'm seeing that for some of you, that's positive in the form of good news, something good coming in. Oh. Okay, so yeah, whatever, again, you have been working hard, hard on. It just seems like it's finally going to be paying off. So there's some success here. And again, this is more a sign that some of you Sagittariuses are coming into greater independence. Again, especially if you had to like depend or on others for help and your sense of security in the past. I feel like some of you, again, you're getting past that. You're coming out of your parents in or care, whatever it is. You're coming out of that and into your own sense of security, and based on some work. And again, if it's not, again, creative or work that you have done for some time that's finally taking off, then it's, again, your education, whatever it is that you're getting for a certification. Again, that completion is going to be taking you to different heights as far as your ability, whatever your position, whatever you're applying for, whatever the certification is, going to be upping your chances to find better income, and something, again, long term that you can stick with. So this is another mid-month mark. So this, again, I felt that, and it's like some things that are going to happen kind of simultaneously, or like, yeah, a lot of synchronistic things are going to be happening, and it's like a ripple effect that's going to be going on for some of you Sagittariuses. Mid-month October, mid-month November, mid-month December. Yeah. Some of you, it's right before Christmas. So, finances here. Security, yeah. Again, I do feel like there's something that you're going to be getting past. You're going to feel like, in a major way, but just as like, because of the Hierophant energy, it's like even bigger. It's bigger than, some of you might work for the government. If you didn't work for the government, then there's something going on with the government that will be affecting your finances, or with some other laws or regulations with your career, where this is going to be this green light, or again, a nice period to be able to, again, kind of get by with. So it really, everyone's in different spaces here. But again, this is where I'm seeing like some of you could be acquiring some type of vehicle that gives you more reach and or transportation, whatever you need to get the ball rolling. And this is another sign here. Distance. So some of you, there's a job offer at a distance, and that transportation is going to help you. So if you've been saving and investing, good job, because that's going to definitely open up that door and get you into some better money making opportunities. So okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling like this is whatever this is, it's a deciding factor. Something's being decided. It could have been a disagreement at some point. Some of you might feel, now if you are receiving some type of assistance or help, it might be tough for you to even ask for help, or accept what you would call maybe a handout. Some of you might be conflicted about if there is money kind of gifted to you or you receive. You might feel like some way about it, just a little bit with this energy. Others of you, though, now also just in regards to this being the Hierophant too, there could also indicate something to do with law or karma attracting, or there being a need. And so some of you, there might be someone who, be careful about people asking you for money over, I mean, I probably shouldn't even have to tell you this, but there's something here with someone asking you to send them money. You want to double check everything, especially emails, phone calls. Be careful about any communication that comes in that looks suspicious, because I'm kind of seeing there's potential for some type of scam situation to come your way, but I feel like you'd be able to. There's also too some type of agreement that some of you are going to be pulling out of. It could have been a contract that was being presented to you. There may be something that you're passing up as well. You might feel like there's something better for me, or you may feel like I'm better working on my own. But it seems like some type of offer, or could be someone who wants to invest. Just do your research on this company, entity, individual. Also, yeah. So, let's see. Okay, so some of you could have a disagreement that causes you to part ways too. Something too where if someone's not going to, I do feel like some of you are going to give like a company or boss kind of like an ultimatum if you're not seeing what you need to see in a form of something changes. So some of you, some of you might be seeking a raise, seeking that, and if it doesn't come in, I feel like you'll be going elsewhere. But for some of you, it could be as well too, just like a conflict of another job wanting to take you from a job. So how someone's getting paid out is might just be a serious discussion or meeting that needs to be had for some of you. So first week of October, first week of November, first week of December is looking very, very significant as far as there being some type of conversation, dispute, or there could be something that is released. So looking into the emotional life, now so the Tower and the Star energy, Scorpio, Aquarius. This is for some of you. Now it's ending with the Star, which is its order. So after some time, like some of you are going to be healing a relationship, and it's like the foundation just had to break down so that it could be rebuilt. There's hope in a connection that might have fallen apart for kind of reasons outside of yourself, but also for those of you who are coupled, this looks like an amazing time for you and your partner. Amazing time for you intimately. I see some of you, now again, this could be some of you working on becoming, now you can get your wish fulfillment. If that's a wish for you, you're ready for that. It could come suddenly. Could also change a lot of things that have to do with the course of your life. overall though, the energy does look like there's some increase in the success of your emotional life, your relationships, your partner. Uh, but for some of you, I do feel like there had to be some type of breakdown. Could have had a breakdown in communication. I feel like whenever you do come together, you're going to come together stronger with a bit more hope about the future. Oh boy, we got 2 of these that came out. Okay, so yes, I do feel like if any of you are right now maybe broken up or separated, and again, if this was a partner where things never really went anywhere, or there were things outside of your control, things outside of your control that broke you up, you're going to see each other. Now, I'm also kind of seeing this a little bit as like someone is getting released. So someone is maybe had been held up, caught up in the system, possibly. They're being released in the fall. So that, for some of you, that's a small portion that could be going on where you see each other. You could be surprised. Someone's getting like an early release. So, now also, sudden attention, recognition. Some of you as well could be coupling or having like a chance meeting with some. I just feel like whatever relationship you're in, it's just looking like first it's gonna like some of you, this is a new relationship that comes in too. If it's just a totally new person, okay, so I'm getting a few things. Some of you, there could be someone who, it does look like for some of you there's someone just getting out of a relationship coming towards you. Some of you, if you're getting out of a relationship in the fall, again, I feel like it's going to be a temporary thing. There's something here with the communication breakdown that happens, but I do feel like you work things out. You love each other. There's a deep love there, and you do kind of both want the same things. So, in a solid way. So, I'm feeling like see what's sudden meeting, instant relationship, instant connection. And again, couples, you guys are, it seems like that spark and renewal is coming back strong. So I'm getting right before the holidays. Right before Halloween, right before Thanksgiving, right before Christmas. For some of you, I'm seeing the very beginning of October. Yeah. So it's right before the holidays or the beginning of October. For some of you, where a meeting can occur with a new person. Some of you this could be around that time where your wish with your partner. So there's also just some other type of surprise coming on here. I don't like giving away surprises, but for some of you, it does look like there's a proposal coming in. So that you have been someone you've been established with for a while. Looks like for some of you, Sagittarius, they're ready. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much leave it at that. I was seeing kind of something else too, something about someone who has some type of fame, notoriety, or recognition coming at some of you. So that could be sudden too, in the sense of a mutual attraction with someone that you already kind of admire. That could be going on too. So that's your reading, Sagittarius. I do hope it was helpful. Again, it's general, so keep in mind you always have free will on what comes your way. I'm just the messenger, so I'm continuing offering the personal readings as far as over this and through this channel through the end of the year. I'm no longer doing the phone readings. You can get an email reading instead for the same. And I'm also going down on the video readings a little bit, but you can check that out if you're interested. Not on a schedule. For those of you new, I come back when I really do have the time to, but also the seasonal readings are something I'm going to be keeping up with. I enjoy this because it is a gift, and I have clients outside of this, so but other things that I'm working on as well. So I'm not an everyday tarot reader, but I still come back and I like to do these. So I thank you for watching, and take care.